Every year, athletes get paid millions of dollars. Some athletes even say they do anything to play that last game, that last year, even though they want to get paid millions of dollars. I feel athletes get paid way too much because just the top 5 athletes together get paid over $150 million. Also, now I feel that the game is becoming more of a business and less for the fun of the game. Also, on top of the huge salaries of the athletes, they're also getting paid millions more because of endorsements. I feel athletes are getting paid too much, like I said, because the top 5 athletes together are getting paid over $150 million. Just one person, Floyd Mayweather, gets paid $85 million a year. He averages around $32 million each fight, and that fight can only last a minute long. An average Canadian, on the other hand, averages $30,000 a year, and that Canadian works 40 hours a week. That means Floyd Mayweather earns 5,000 times as much money as an average Canadian. Another example of an athlete getting paid too much is PK Subban. He doesn't have a contract right now because he's asking for way too much money, and he only played 2 years in the NHL. He's trying to ask for money as a top defenseman in a year that he hasn't proved yet. Another example why I think athletes are paid too much is because of Scott Gomez. He's right now not playing because he's not good enough, and the Canadians paid him $7 million. Right now he's getting free $7 million for not playing. My second argument is why the game is becoming to a business and not the fun of the game anymore. Athletes in the past used to get paid as much as an everyday normal person. Now because of the high prices of the athletes, the salaries, the prices of tickets and concessions are higher than ever. I feel that going to watch a game is once in a lifetime. It's just not the same atmosphere as watching on your TV, and you just don't see what you see in real life. Because of the high prices of the tickets, now most people have to spend their weekly salary going to see the game. And just another example why I think the game has become more into a business, just look at the NHL lockout that just passed. That was just pure business on the owners and the players trying to get as much money as they can. My third argument why I think athletes are paid too much is because they're also paid with endorsements. Many sports companies like Nike and Adidas have to pay a lot of money for these athletes to be in the commercials and their advertisements. But now Nike and Adidas have to price their products so high that many people have a hard time buying their products, such as hockey sticks or jerseys that have been advertised by athletes such as, let's say, Sidney Crosby. Also, when you really think about it, just like the argument I just said, now that you're buying products that cost so much advertised by players, you're also paying them their salary. I feel the Canadian Football League is the only league that's paid fairly. An average player that plays for the CFL earns around $50,000 to $80,000. Most of them have to get part-time jobs during the off-season because it's not enough money. That's why I feel it's the fairest paid league, because they're getting paid for the times they play, and they have to work to earn more money during the times they are not playing. And another reason why I think that the CFL is good is because the money is not getting to the head, and it's never getting higher, the money, because of why they're getting paid a reasonable amount. So in conclusion, I feel athletes are getting paid way too much because the top 5 athletes are earning over $150 million. The games are turning more into a business other than just the fun of the game, and on top of that, salaries are added plus with endorsements. Just think about all the money they don't need that they could donate to donations and charities. Thank you.